Jiggy body.
R.I.P. Jackie O, aka Jacqueline Smith, the wife of DC Young Fly, comedian, entertainer, who passed away recently. Why are you so mad?
Nah, it's just that's a heavy segue.
Yeah, we're talking.
Are you going somewhere with this?
Yeah, this is.
What are we doing?
Are you guys so yeah?
I'm saying R.I.P.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
she left 3 kids behind. She had apparently heart failure while having this procedure called mummy makeover.
And so basically, she was undergoing
some procedures.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just really sad. You know, when we had conversations during the live show, and we was talking about what we wanted out of a woman, naturally or unnatural, and what's going on in society.
This was my point I was trying to make before my plane could land.
I know, which is why. Okay, so let's stick a pin in that particular story.
So our condolences to the family and friends of her.
Yes.
And it's unfortunate she transitioned at such a young age, but obviously with the kids there, hopefully they will carry on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so thoughts and prayers, man.
But we have to talk about the fact that these procedures where women are going to get their tummy tucked, they're getting BBLs, they're getting liposuction, they're getting titty lifts, is a very dangerous procedure. And apparently, I didn't know this, but BBLs is like the #1 killer.
It's definitely on the rise, man.
I'm not trying to go back to this, but you see, that procedure itself is insane.
Right, I heard.
Yeah. I will pay women not to do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, because that is insane.
Do you know what? When I was, Joe, when I was actually looking into it, I'm quite squeamish, and when they were talking,
like you think about it, one procedure alone is dangerous.
Yep.
Having multiple procedures at the same time.
Yeah. Because depending how you do it, you have to maintain it. You have to get the regular check. You have to. It's almost like a SIM card. You have to keep.
Like,
It's almost like a SIM card. You have to keep topping it up. It's the same with these lip fillers. You do it once. It's like, I want to pulp my lips, and then it's like, I don't know if I sent it to you, where this girl went to get her lips done, bro, and she showed you the procedure, step by step, and I felt physically sick.
It's hardcore, man.
She was poking around her lips. She's got big lips already. She's part of the kingdom. She's got the natural lips, but she wanted to make it even more plump. And it's like they're showing you them pricking around it, bruv, and the massive plaster that's there, bruh.
I think that's where whenever a man says they like their women natural X, I think a lot of that message gets misconstrued because it's like they think we're just talking about their bodies. Nah, we're talking about your health because health is wealth in this life.
100%.
So it's like a lot of the time it's like it's my body, I can do what I want, but it's also like yes, it is your body, you can do what you want, absolutely.
Yep.
But also think about your health.
This is the thing, and it's like my problem with this whole thing is like once upon a time your name had to be a Pamela Anderson. Once upon a time your name had to be up in that criteria when it came to plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Now it's just too. It's like a mobile phone. It's too accessible.
But what is the end goal? Because how I look at it, because it's really not a problem amongst men. Obviously, men do have plastic surgery, but it's not something that's rife within
that we know of.
Yeah.
It's
not like, you know what I mean. Men don't just go out and get BBLs, bruv. I've got my bum's big already, bruv. So it's cool. You know what I mean,
I think the only thing it's like because obviously right now what's really a thing for men, It was one of them ones I just had to ignore it. But it's the hairline thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
that's our BBL.
Yeah.
But even then, though, that's understandable because it's like...
Yeah. That's not terrible though.
Now, because men, we take pride in our hair.
Yeah.
One thing we do
Is-
it's like with our barber.
Yeah.
We don't cheat on our barber.
Yeah.
We might not talk to our girl about stuff, but we might go to our barber and like, yo, bro, I need a shave. And the next thing you know, you're having a therapy session.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's things my
Facts.
barber knows that my mother doesn't.
Right.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But I think that, I just think it's become too accessible.
Yep.
Because at one point you had to be on a certain pay grade or whatever to get access to that.
You're talking about expense. It's cheap to get.
It just seems cheap and accessible.
Yeah.
And people are, if you're gonna do it it's like with food. I don't play with food. I rather go to, I know Nando's is not the most like glamorous thing ever, but like I'd rather go to a Nando's than go to somewhere that's a little bit cheaper than Nando's and end up on the toilet tomorrow morning.
Yeah, facts.
I'm very specific and I'm very adamant that I'd rather pay top dollar for food and get top quality food. But now people are flying to Turkey, their brethren watch 1-2 little YouTube videos, they've played Fruit Ninja on their phone, they think they know how to cut things up and open stuff and they watch 1-2 little movies. No. And here's the thing, I don't have a problem with people who want to alter certain things. Like I've always been under the assumption that makeup is not to make you look different. Makeup is to enhance what's already there.
But why is it called makeup?
It's to enhance what's already there. So if you're good looking,
It's going to enhance that.
It's going to enhance that.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're pretty, it's going to enhance that.
Yeah.
Lip gloss is to enhance how your lips look. But some people I don't know what the end game is, but they're doing these procedures mad early. I remember there was a story a couple months ago. They said these parents bought their child on their 21st birthday an appointment with a doctor in regards to the type of surgery that she's gonna have for her 21st birthday. That's what her gift, the parents' gift to her was. What you created her, and you're giving her the alley hoop to be.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're not good as you are.
That's-
So let's see what we can do.
That's crazy.
What's going on?
Are you setting a precedent there right there?
What's going on? And then she's gonna be like, well, I like it now. She's gonna get bored. Oh, I don't like how I'm looking now. I want to change something else. We have to look at one of the biggest perpetrators in this thing. You know the mob.
Yeah. You
know who they are.
Yeah, the Dashians.
Right. Like they've given,
Even they've had bodge jobs. Sometimes I've
So
seen
many.
Kim on the beach and I've looked at her body after she's had something done and I'm like, that's not even in proportion. Like, why do you look like that? And then you've got young women looking at as something to aspire to. It's ridiculous.
The worst part is, after the procedure's done, you gotta go to the gym even more than you would do if you didn't get the procedure done in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
to maintain. And that's my other problem.
Yep.
They're going and get this surgery and then they will just delete everything on their account. And then the first picture they post is them in the gym. And then all of a sudden they've gone from just some regular to now I'm a personal trainer. And I'm going to show you how to get like me.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
no.
it's
Don't
crazy.
lie to these people. You
Yeah.
had surgery. At least be honest to your audience. Say, I had surgery, but this is what I've been told to do to maintain it. But like, nah, bro, it's just messy and I don't like it because the women who are keeping it how they are, like they wake up in the morning like, this is me, accept me how I am or move, they're getting further and further to the back of the queue,
Well,
bro.
it's back to, the reality is it's back to this broken society that we live in. Westernized world perpetuates a lot of this bullshit. Women follow it because it's seemed as norm, or it seemed to be something that they can do to aspire to getting a man, or aspire to, look in a certain way on the gram and that. And really, you are killing yourself. Literally. And this is why it was funny. When we was at the live show and you was alluding to a lot of this stuff, I was laughing because the backlash you got speaking on it was why I was laughing my head off, because it's a lot of things that women don't want to hear from men. It's like, we want to see natural bodies. Men prefer, and then the argument is why you on the gram liking girls with big breasts? Because we like women with big breasts.
Yeah.
What? That's not. There's no rocket
And to
science
be honest
it.
with you, you have to have a really good eye to know whose big titties
We like-
are not real.
But but when it comes to if it's my wife, my girl, somebody who I want to have as a personal relationship with, I don't want them doing all of that.
Not at all.
don't
But if your wife has, shout out to Lise, if Lise then, you say you lot had 5 kids, you got that Dalmatian DNA, you just having bare kids, right? And then she goes to you one day, she goes, babes, you know what, yeah, I'm going to the gym, everything's toning up, looking nice, but I just feel like I want to just get a little, I don't want to get plastic surgery, I don't want to get like silicone in there, I just want to get a little surgery just to
Lift it.
Yeah,
But
that's her decision.
This is something that we can discuss.
Right, but she's come to you because it's something she's thinking of doing.
Yeah.
And she's coming to you because she knows you accept her as how she is. That's how you met her.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I'm thinking of doing this, I'm letting you know. You might say, and she might still do it. But at least she told you about it.
Yeah.
But like, we're just going down this very
It's
dangerous, slippery slope
Dangerous.
where it's like, when I said at the live, how I meet a girl in a nightclub is how I want to see in the morning. Bro, my plane could not land. Because as soon as I said that, before I could even elaborate what I meant, pew, 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 everyone was like this to me. Right? Now, my point is that we've all been there where you've met someone at a nightclub,
Yeah.
but in the morning,
They look like Hansel and Gretel.
Go from Megan Good to Kente.
Yeah. Crazy.
what we doing?
Yeah.
Like, my point is that, like, if
Craters
you look
in
a
the
certain
face.
way when I meet you at the nightclub, I just want you to look that certain way in the morning. Now, I know you're probably going to be wearing makeup in the nightclub,
Yeah.
but at least I know that's what I'm going to see in the morning. is you without makeup.
Have you drawn a girl inside the club and come outside to take a number and her face is boss up?
Bruv, you know how many times I've lost shirts due to makeup? Because it's like you get a little slow wine, the R&B kicking in, you get home and your
Her
shirt got bare makeup.
beauty is on your top.
Yeah. Bruv. But that's fine. But like, but then at the same time, I've had book club very late in the morning with certain females, and all they've needed was, babes, have you got like a little do-rag or a little something I can wrap my hair in? And that's it. And that's the same person I saw at the club, except they just want something to wrap their hair in to go to sleep. That's fine. But like, just ladies, man, like, ladies, let me give you some game. You see us guys, yeah?
My starship.
Take me up tonight, oh baby. Read it, beautiful. Look, ladies, you are created in the mode of, look, 3 people helped to create you. Your mom, your dad, and the powers that be above, right? You are essentially saying how your mom and dad created you and the features that you got is not good enough, and you're getting rid of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know they don't want to hear this shit.
Right, but
That's what I'm saying. Like I what you're saying is I agree with 1,000%, but they're listening going, we don't want to hear that.
But just be mindful of what you're doing. And if you're going to have surgery, like, look, man, there was a point in time where people would have surgeries because their nose, they got into a fight, someone punched them in the nose. Oh, man, my nose is all the way to the left, doing a rock away. Let me fix it to go back central.
Yeah. Of course.
I was in a car accident, surgery.
Makes sense.
This happened, surgery. I had a C-section, giving birth. I want to... You know what? Totally understand.
I want to get my wood. I want to make my wood bigger, so I want to get surgery on my wood. Them ones.
But like it's now to the point where it's like it feels like people are waking up. Bro, I saw a Donny. I know you saw this. I saw a Donny who was on his. Let me. How am I gonna set this up? Okay, this guy was on a table at a doctor's, right? Surgery. And he was like, just on the road to recovery. And I'm thinking, what's wrong with this Donny? But then I see him with like crutches on both arms.
Yeah,
I was like, was he in an accident or something? Bruv, these Donnies now doing surgery to make themselves taller.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? You're doing these surgeries, right? These procedures. You can't reverse them. So if they shag it,
that's you're shagged for life.
why? Because you want it to be a little bit taller.
But
make a wish, man. Get a genie bottle, rub it 3 times, and make a wish, bro. What we doing?
Sing a song, man. What was Donny that made the song? I wish I was a little bit taller.
Yeah, Skilo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Make a song about it.
Yeah, man,
The thing about it is again, in conclusion, is that people again want to keep moving away from what's natural, and when you start fighting against what's natural, it's only going to lead down a bad path, as far as I'm concerned.
What do they call what do they refer to in regards to the seasons? What do they call that? Like, you know, when they say mother, what do they call mother of
Earth.
everything? No,
Earth.
no, begins with N.
Africa.
Mother Nature.
Thank you very much, kind sir.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you know, if you're gonna do it for you. Don't go over the top, because sometimes you can't recognize certain people and they just look silly, bro.
Yeah. Have you seen them bodge jobs as well?
They just look silly, bro.
I've seen them bodge jobs where the face
like they're from The Simpsons or something. They just look silly, bro.
Why do you look like that now? Like if I was a friend of theirs, I'd sit down with them at dinner and go, "Why did you do that to your face? You look rotten."
It's just,
bruv, look at your jaw side. Your jaw side is lean.
Yeah, man. And just got this Barbie template.
Why is your nose like that? Your nose weren't like that before, brethren. Why is your mouth like that now? Why is your mouth puffed up? Why did you look like a
you're
dog?
always ready to kiss?
I feel like you went 10 rounds with Mike Tyson.
What happened, man?
Like,
What happened to your turkey neck, man? The turkey neck was fine.
Just be careful, man. And if you're gonna do it for you, and make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, and then you're not gonna regret it. Please think about it 5 to 10 years down the line.
Yeah,
like,
man.
if I do it now, how am I gonna feel later on in life? Like, do you know what I mean? Because us guys, you know, as long as you got a pulse, we're ready to go. So when we say we like it natural, we're just being real with you. Like, it doesn't take much to get the blood flowing. So just look after yourself, you know,
and each
men
other.
and women, because shout out to Jerry Springer, man. You know what I mean?
1, 2. Yo.
Now we come to the payoff.